Okay, I am live. Now, last Sunday, I didn't get nobody on here. Maybe I'll get somebody on this one. Got two on the porch. Nobody in the house. Come on in. Let's talk about whatever. Still don't have my charger for my scooter. Maybe it'll be here tomorrow. Got a thumbs up. Now come on in and say howdy. Talk to me. I was trying to trim my beard, but I'm thinking I want to shave that thing off. Looks too on the porch. One thumbs up. Did we get? Hey, Barbara. Yeah, dear, it came. It sure did, Barbara. Thank you so much, dear. Okay. I don't know what do we do. I'm having a hard time getting the charger low, daggone. Thing's been ordered a week. And it hadn't come. Oh my God. How did it get in? Yeah, I'm gonna shave this beard off. It looks too strange. You need one of them specialty shavers to trim that up nice and close. Don't worry about it. Open the door, I'm coming. Bradley. My daughter tried to work on it, but didn't get there. Got three on the porch. Come on in the house, folks. Let's talk about something. Been eating pickles today. Uh, but I tell you what, I'm going nuts not being able to get out. I'm confined to the house and the deck. I can't go nowhere. I hate this. I hate it. Been working a lot on the family tree. I found certain things I found on my family tree. I've got two brothers. There were two brothers. One of them was in the Confederate Army, and the other one was in the Union Army. So it was truly brother against brother. I can't know that one of them's name was Emery, and the other one I can't remember his name. But that one was killed in Richmond, Virginia in 1864. About the last part of the war, because the war started in 1861 and ended in 1865. And there's, what is that on one hand? No, I don't know. But, all right, you guys, you sitting on the porch, come on in the house. Talk to me. But yeah, I've got my wife's part of the family tree goes back to 845. That was before there was any kings and queens in England. 845. That's a long time ago. My Pearson side, on the Pearson side, 1700 and can't remember, about seven. Sounded like it was about 1700 and 1750, somewhere along about it, before the Revolutionary War. Uh, my mother's side of the family are Bats, Batts. They were they were along about 1600, and the Holt side, I can only get it to 1900. And that was when my granddaddy Holt, my mama's daddy, my granddaddy. That's the year he was born. That's as far back as I can get. I can't find nothing else about him. Weird. Got five on the porch. Somebody needs to get in here and start talking. What's the matter? You bashful or something? Talk to me. What kind of day are you having? Have any of y'all ever tried to have any of y'all ever tried to check on your family tree? Go to ancestry.com. There's, there's part of it that's free, but once you get so far back, it clicks on it, wants you to pay. The minimum that you can pay is 24. And hey, Christy, how you doing, dear? Health nuts. Isabel Wilbur. You ought to check it. Go on ancestry.com. Put in your mother's and father's name and your grandparents and see what pops up. You need to move, son. Why you gotta move? What's going on with moving? That's your house, isn't it? Long story. Oh shit. That's not good. I wonder if I can do a private last live. I can't get nothing started on. I've got to. Daggone it. I don't like the sound of that. You gotta move. Oh boy. We have repairs we just can't make. We need to be safe. Oh Lord. You know, that's one of There's pros and cons about owning your own house. There's a lot of pros, but there's also some cons. Your house was built in 1934. Oh my God, that's about 80. No, it's longer than that. It's 80. That's 86 years old. Um, I tell you, it's the drawback owning your own house. However, we we, we messed up when we moved out of my house. Um, in hindsight, we should have bit the bullet and stayed right where we were at. Um, 'Cause I don't know this house that we're in. I don't like it. I don't like the neighborhood. I like the neighborhood we were in before this. But the thing about it, I told my daughter, I wish we could get back into an apartment. Um, Long term. Should have stayed right there in Sister. It was paid for. But we didn't do it. Yeah, I got to shave that beard off. That looks terrible. That looks terrible. Yeah, that looks terrible. Um, but the thing about owning your own home, you gotta upkeep. You gotta put a roof job is expensive. Uh, Certain plumbing and stuff is expensive unless you're a handyman. Now, there's plumbing that needs to be worked on in this house that we're in. I can't do it now. I used to could do it. Oh, a mold problem. Oh my goodness. Sound like you do have some problems there, Christy. Did allergy breathing problems. As far as I know, we don't have any mold. But the landlord that owns this house, my only concern about living here a long time is she's an elderly lady. And she's got about 7 or 8 houses that she rents out. But my problem is if something happens to her, if she passes away or something, what happens to the house? Is it put up for sale? Or is a child going to come in and run it as a rental? I don't know. I hate moving. I hate moving. Oh, my middle grandson, he's moving. He's got to move. He's got to be moved into his new place in July. He already has it rented. It's an apartment. but it's just moving slowly, and so it'll all be done in July. I won't have to do everything all at once. All right, there's 6 of you in there. I need to see 4 more thumbs up. I'm only showing 2. Only showing 2. I need to show some more thumbs up, folks. I hadn't made any videos for the last couple of days. I'm going nuts. I want to get out of this house, off of the deck, but I can't do it because I got a little bit of charge on my scooter, but I don't know if it would get that. Hey, Scrapping Pallet Man, I was looking at, man, I'll tell you what, Paul, I probably said it before, but the quality of the stuff that you find curbside just amazes me. Just totally amazes me. It just does. I mean, and that one little deal there on that one video, you said it's some scrap copper pipes laying there, and you said that's $50 laying there, and you was right. I think you got about $50 for it. But here's the thing, there, if could get out and find stuff like you find, I would have some kind of a surplus store. I would be stocking that stuff for resale, and I don't mean for scrap, but that's just me, and it's crazy. Probably better off just scrapping it. But you just find so much neat stuff, and I just can't believe it. And that lift you got on the back of that little truck of yours, I love that thing. I love that thing. Back when I was scrapping big time, and I had that big U-Haul truck that I bought, I should have had a lift on that thing, but I didn't. Should have had 2 of them things. And I think, let's see, when I bought them, it's back when U-Haul, they were changing from Fords to Chevrolet trucks, I think. And I was buying those 20, I think they were 28 feet. They were box trucks. I think I paid five or $6,000 a piece for them. I can't remember. Can't remember. But you get a lot of stuff in there. But it was a lot of things. A lot of problems getting stuff on there and out of there. A lot of work. All right, folks. I need thumbs up. Yes, I do. But no, I am going absolutely stir crazy. I've got an appointment at the VA. They're gonna try to work with me about how my speech is slurred. You know, and I think that comes from that little mini stroke I had. Um, but yeah, I'm so upset. I'm gonna start pushing them just to get me a new scooter. I need a new scooter. That scooter of mine is old. It's not quite 4 years old, but it's right at it. And hey Troy, hadn't seen you the other morning when it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, no, I've got to figure out how to get my YouTube, not my YouTube, but my StreamYard back up and running. Cause I try to get it up and running, and the stuff from the old one pops up, but it don't work. So I don't know if cause I want to do some private chats, and I want to do one with, I want to do one with uh, uh, I want to try to do one with Christy and Marty. You know, they're having a hard time right now. I was looking at one of those videos he did over a year ago, and he hit this dumpster. I think it was at an Aldi's, and there must have been about 20 or 25 gallons of milk that was approaching the expiration date, and I don't know how much of that, I can't remember what he took on that, but that was a lot of it, and we drink way too much milk in this house. We drink about, most of the time, about 2.5 gallons a week. This past week we drank over 3 gallons. Um, and right now we can't go to the store to buy anything. My daughter was over at Walmart the other day, and all of her debit cards, credit cards, driver's license, everything slipped out of her wallet thing. Her wallet is her cell phone. It's in like a wallet thing, and all that stuff slipped out of there. And she had my debit card, uh, and my credit card, it's no good though. I don't know why he keep us the old one. So that didn't matter. But everything, she lost it. She had to cancel them out and call for new ones on everything, and we're waiting on those to get back. This is stuff I need to get that I can't get because my card was in there. Um, but and right now we're hurting. We're not. We got money on the cards, but can't. If you ain't got a card, you can't use it. But that's what it is. That's where we're at. We can't. I need. I got the cans. I'm picking a lot of peppers and cucumbers. Um, I suppose. Oh, well, I got. Let's see. I got a tray. Each tray has 10 plants in it. I got a tray of cucumbers that's pretty soon going to have to be put out in the dirt. I've got a tray, another cucumber, and there's 10 in each tray. That about a week behind those, I have a tray of pole beans, and I have a tray of watermelon. The watermelon, I'm not going to go hard, heavy working on that. I'm just going to go, we're going to go out back when I get my battery charger. When I get my battery charger, we go out back, uh, in that field back there. I'm just going to dig a little round circle area in there. I'm going to plant the watermelon plants in different spots and just let them go and see how they grow. They'll grow out there, but I don't know how good they do. But they're them little, they're the something sweets, and they're about that big around. They don't get real big, but they're really sweet. And I read somewhere that watermelons are they're healthy for you, and And I guess that's all we're going to plant. Now, I've got tomatoes out there. My daughter got this one plant. It's called a Cherokee Purple. And I think she needs to prune it somewhat, but she won't do it. The plant looks great, but when they look great like that, when they got all that leaf growing on all them different stems, they don't do all that great as far as producing tomatoes. And I don't know if that's I'm trying to remember the word. Uh, in this, there's two types of tomatoes. One just keeps going, it's big. The other one just gets up to a certain size and it stops growing. Indiscriminate and discriminate. I think that's the words. Man, I'll tell you what, guys. I want to tell you how, for me, being old like this is terrible. I want I want to tell you, look out and because it's if you live, it's coming. Now, there's a lot of older people that are really enjoying their golden years, but there's a lot of us that doesn't plan accordingly. There's a lot of us in our mind that that's a long time off, it ain't gonna happen and all that, but that's crap. I didn't. I was making plans for the golden years at one time, but then all of a sudden I quit worrying about it, and I pretty much went broke, especially after my wife died. I see people, hey Elena, girl, I miss seeing you so much, you and Rianne. And I worry about, Elena, I worry about your health and everything. You've had a lot of health problems lately. Uh, what was I tell you? You know what, girl? If it ever happened that I could meet you guys face to face, I'd be wanting. Oh, don't fall! Oh, my knees hurting now. Boy, I don't know why I'm like that. Somebody be your knees, and then all of a sudden my knee hurts, and people me tell or show me something a big place on the arm or the hand, skin place, and it hurts me. Just it hurts me in that spot. They could be complaining about a real bad headache. My head hurts. I don't know why uh, I do that. My knee's still hurting. Had to get your car jump started. Did oh don't oh, oh Lord. Why do I hurt when somebody else hurts? Lord have mercy. Sometimes I be looking at Marty with that thing around his neck and everything in my neck will start hurting. But um Christy, are y'all trying to find an apartment or a house? Bless your heart. Yeah, y'all looking for a house or an apartment? There's lots of advantages for an apartment, but there's also a lot of disadvantages to an apartment. We've had them, and there's advantages and disadvantages of having your own house. Just like my house, I was in the house 28 years, and then we decided to move. Oh, and right now, me and my daughter both admits that that was a mistake when we moved out of there, just temporarily. That was a big mistake. But anyhow, still waiting on my battery charger for my. See, now, see, like I meant to say battery charger, and I said battery charger. I don't know if there's anything they can do to make my speech any better or not. And it worries me because I can play my videos back after I make them and listen to me talk, and I have a hard time understanding what I'm saying. I put my dentures in the other day, seeing if that make a difference, but it didn't. And I got to get back with the VA to the dental place. I want them to fix my, I dare show them to you. I hate looking at dentures, especially somebody else's dentures. But I'm going to show you this dentures laying here. I was trying to wear, what the heck is that? Oh. See that place right there? That's a big chip out of the side of that denture right there. And it cuts into my gum. And there's something else. And it come from dropping them in the sink when I was brushing them. And I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know. There's a chip on that tooth right there, and it makes that tooth real sharp, almost like a razor. I don't know if I got any chips or anything on this bottom. Yep. My fingers are showing all that dirt. I've been digging in the dirt today too. I got a chip right there. I swear I'm gonna have to start every day going in there and cleaning my butt. I need to get to the dental place for the VA and see if they can fix that or just make me a new set. And I've had these ever since I've had these since about 1999. And they were about, I wasn't with the VA then, and I think the cost on them things was about $700. I can't remember. And I really didn't need them. I just kept getting tired every time I go to the dentist for something that was like $200 or $300. One time it was 600 or something. And I had root canal on a couple of teeth and stuff like that. Uh, I have a crossbite. My No, that's normal. That's about the way they should be. uh, One of my jawbones is a little bit longer than the other, and that's what gives me that crossbite. But when I was in the military, they wanted to do surgery on that one jawbone and cut it out a piece to make it the same length as the other. But problem I have with that, there's a nerve that runs in that jawbone, and that they mess it up. It's gonna be it's gonna make a lot of problems with that nerve and muscles in your face and stuff. And that's why I didn't do that. But anyhow, I did Rian Christy, did Rian ever Isabella Weber, who loves beans? Yeah, I like beans. Matter of fact, I think I might start me a pot tonight. I might start me a pot tonight. Uh, I seen a guy that he fixes his a different way than I ever seen. I don't think I like them. Anyhow, folks, I guess that's my story for today, and I'm sticking to it. Christian, I'm gonna go back and see what I can do about. I want to do a private chat with you guys. Paul, I want to do a private chat with you too, my friend. Uh, Paul, I seen a guy. I can't tell his name, but I've been knowing him ever since before I met you online, Paul. And he has he has about 200,000 subscribers. And he said last month he was getting more views per video that he put up, more views than he had subscribers. And he told me that he earned more than $30,000 for that month. $30,000 for that month. Jeez. Oh, I wish I could find me a click to do that. I'd be happy if I could just do it one time. But he said he was getting more views than he had subscribers. And I was just wondering, Paul, do you ever get more views than you got subscribers? Uh, but he said he made $30,000 that month, and I can't even make 100. I can't make $50 a month. Oh my gosh, gee whiz! You know what I think I would do if I had got hold of that kind of money in one lump sum? I think I would go back and get my driver's license renewed. Then I think I would go buy me a little small pickup truck of some kind, where I could come and go when I wanted to. I can still drive. Hey, butterfly. Well, I sure got a bunch of cucumbers coming on. Watermelons, 3 months. It just depends on the area. Butterfly rainbow. Butterfly, what state do you live in? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, Tennessee. In the mountains or the flatland part? Tennessee. What area of Tennessee were you in, Butterfly? Flatland. Okay. Here's a piece of trivia for y'all. A lot of people don't know this, and maybe a lot of people do. But Tennessee used to be North Carolina. North Carolina was took all of Tennessee too, and then they split it up. I'm gonna have to look that up and see why they butterfly rainbows. She retracted the. Why did you retract that butterfly? But Tennessee used to be part of North Carolina. I'm gonna have to do some trivia on that. I'm gonna start doing a little trivia in each one of my videos. And and when I really get discouraged, when I really get depressed, it's hard for me to do a video. And it's really hard for me to do a video without a battery charger for my scooter. Um, I I got to thinking about way back in the days when I was in the military and overseas and all that, and I had this girlfriend. Uh, my life would have been different. Some haven't got your battery charger. Nope. It's it's shipped. It's shipped. But if I can get out on my scooter, it's easier for me to do videos. It really is. But just the fact that I can't like my daughter, she's not here right now. She's out somewhere. Uh, she can get out and go, and she's still not going back to work. She's supposed to go back just any day now. Hey, Mary Beth, how you doing, dear? I hope it will, Butterfly. How are you doing, Mary Beth? You're my bestie too. You're all my besties. I love all you folks so much. Thank God I got YouTube. I got this channel with this little handful of people. Thank God for that. Uh, I was feeling bad the other morning, about 3 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't sleep, and I went online. I don't know if y'all saw the video or not. I went online, done a live stream, and Lord have mercy, I had 5 or 6 of my subscribers was up. Couldn't sleep too. Willa was up. I think So I can't remember now, but they were up. And I may start doing some more when I get like that. Anyhow, folks, I've been talking 45 minutes, and uh, Mary Beth, I found this little statue. I've been cleaning out some stuff. It was a little figurine that I found 2 or 3 years ago. And you saw that, and you said you'd love to have that, and I still got it. Never sent it to you. Well, that mattress is it's a VA hospital bed, and it's terrible. And I don't take naps anymore because that bed is so uncomfortable. It's air inflatable, and as the power goes off, the bed goes flat. It's just very hard to get comfortable on it. My daughter thought that would be an improvement over my bed that I had, and I was in the hospital at the time. And when I come home, that bed was here, and my old bed was gone. Like you didn't think I had my old bed back. Yes, I do. You know, somebody said, "Why do you keep fooling with implants and everything?" And it's just amazing to me to take little seeds and plant them in these little pots and watch them sprout and grow. I almost feel like some kind of a god. I'm creating. I love it. I love it. And I'm doing an experiment with a tomato plant. This tomato, I had a big tomato plant out there, and it had one real big stem on it, and I cut it off, and then I cut that thing into 3 sections, and I fill up this little coffee can, Folgers coffee can, with soil, and then I filled it up with water, and I stuck these pieces of tomato plants in there to see if they would root. And I think they're going to root. They look terrible right now, but I'll show you that in the video tomorrow. But anyhow, the things I have to do to entertain myself, and that was a sharp pain right there in my chest, but it just finished gone. But I'm still a little sore from where I flipped my scooter backwards the other day when I still had a charge on my battery. Anyway, that's my story, folks, and I'm sticking to it. And folks, I am still trying to get people to send me a little bag of dirt from their state. I'm still trying to collect dirt. Calling asked when you know, calling the VA is like pulling hen's teeth. It's hard to get any response out of them. Um, but I'm going to call them again tomorrow too. Gardening is good for me. Yes, it is. Yes, I'm still collecting dirt. I had just about every state at one time, but I lost them. If this mattress on this thing, the power goes off, the bed goes absolutely flat. Um, it don't the pump don't work when the power's off. All right, I got to get out of here, folks. I keep saying I'm going. This is my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I love each and every one of you. And did Barbara come? Yeah, Barbara was on. I don't know if you're still there or not, Barbara, but love you, dear. And I love all of you. I really do. All right. See ya.